Hey, so in this video we're going to be finding side lengths of triangles. So we need to set up our trigonometric ratios and then find our side lengths this way because we're given an angle and one of the sides. Okay, and then we've got a side that we need to work out. So we'll get started. Just remember this Sokatoa. Okay, very important. So when we're setting up our trigonometric ratio. So what I like to do is I like to look at the angle and see what side lengths we are working with. So I'll just do this for all three examples now. So for A, we're working with our opposite and our hypotenuse. For the second one, we're working with an adjacent here, and then we're working with the hypotenuse. And then for the last one, we're looking at opposite and adjacent. Okay, so they're what we've been given. Now we need to set up these. So I'll do these one by one. So we'll go through A first. So for A, so we have opposite and hypotenuse. So that means that we are going to be using sine. Okay, so we need to set up our trigonometric ratio. So our sine of theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So now we just need to fill in the blanks. So sine, our theta or our angle is 32 degrees, is equal to our opposite, which is x, over our hypotenuse, which is 4. So now we need to try and find x. So x here is going to equal, we need to multiply both sides by 4. Because it's x over 4, which means x divided by 4, so we need to multiply both sides by 4. So x is equal to 4 times sine 32. And this is what you would put into your calculator to work it out. Okay, just make sure your calculator is in degrees. Sometimes they're in radians and you might get the wrong answer. So this becomes 4 times sine 32. And this here is equal to 2.119, but it asks for 2 decimal places. So with this, x is equal to 2.12. So now we'll go through B. This one's pretty similar, but hopefully you'll realize we've got adjacent and hypotenuse, so we're going to be using cosine. I'm going to skip this first step that I did here. Okay, and just go straight to this. Okay, so we've got cosine of our theta, which is our angle, 26, and this is going to be equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Which is, our adjacent is x, our hypotenuse is 5. So to get x by itself, we need to multiply both sides by 5. So x is going to equal 5 times cosine 26. Okay? So you'll work this out on your calculator. Alright, so 5 times cosine 26. And this here is equal to 4.493. With plenty of other numbers after it, but we only need to look that far because we need to do it to 2 decimal places, which is 4.49 because we round 3 down. Okay, and lastly, we've got opposite and adjacent, so this is going to be tan. Okay, this one's going to be tan here. So we'll go through this. So tan of theta, so our theta is 34. Is equal to our opposite, which is x, over our adjacent, which is 3. So x is going to equal, times both sides by 3, x is equal to 3 times tan 34. So you'll work this out on your calculator, make sure you're using brackets around your angle, and you'll get x is equal to 2.023. which then rounds down to x is equal to 2.02. So with this, just make sure that you set up and show what side lengths you're dealing with. So, for example, A, we're using opposite and hypotenuse. For B, we're using adjacent hypotenuse, and so forth. Then set up your equations, just like at the top here, in this section here, and then find your unknown by using algebra. Okay, so if it's x over 4, we just need to times both sides by 4 to get x by itself. And then you'll need to use your calculator to work out the answer. Alright, so hopefully this helps with breaking down these questions, and good luck.